We've all seen the images, the tattoos, the cold, unblinking eyes in the courtroom. To some on the internet, he became a dark heartthrob, a viral obsession. But behind the screen, the reality was much more terrifying. In October 2019, two women in Cape Coral, Florida, went about their lives unaware that a monster was moving through their city. By the next morning, they would be gone, and a manhunt would begin for a man who didn't just want to kill, he wanted to leave a mark. October 6, 2019. It started at a bar. Kristine Melton, 35, was a beloved waitress known for her quick wit and kind heart. She met a man that night. He was charming, tall, and at the time his face was clear of the ink that would later define him. They went back to her home. But the charm was a mask. The next morning, Kristine was found strangled in her bed. But the predator wasn't finished. He took her car and went looking for his next victim. He found Diane Ruiz, 43, a mother of two who was simply walking to work. He asked her for directions. When she got close to the car, he attacked. What happened next wasn't just a murder. It was an act of inexplicable brutality. He told police later that he ran her over until she looked like spaghetti. When Wade Wilson was finally caught, the world saw a different man. Over the years leading up to his 2024 trial, his appearance shifted into something out of a nightmare. Swastikas, skeletal teeth, and glory tattooed across his skin. But then, something strange happened. As the trial was live-streamed in late 2024, the Wade Wilson fan base began to grow. Thousands of women began sending him letters, drawing art of him, and petitioning for his life to be spared. This wasn't just a court case anymore. It was a cultural glitch. How could a man who admitted to such heinous acts become a viral bad boy? The media called it hybristophilia, the attraction to those who commit outrages. But for the families of Kristine and Diane, it was a second victimization. The defense tried to argue insanity. They pointed to his brain, damaged, they claimed, from years of drug abuse. But the prosecution had a different word: evil. Wade Wilson didn't kill for money. He didn't kill for revenge. He killed, by his own admission, for the sake of killing. In June 2024, the jury made their choice. They didn't see a viral star. They saw a murderer. They recommended the death penalty. Wade Wilson's story is a terrifying reminder of the era we live in, where the line between a courtroom and a circus is thinner than ever. We focus on the tattoos, the charm, and the Deadpool nickname. But we must never forget the two women who were just living their lives until they crossed paths with a man who chose darkness. In 2025, as he sits on death row, the letters still arrive. But the true story isn't in the ink on his face. It's in the silence left behind in Cape Coral.